My name is Brandon Ross. My name already off to a great start. It's been quite a week, y'all. Welcome to Player Hater Gaming, where tonight we will be rolling dice, telling stories, and having fun with our friends. Because at the end of the day, that's what's important. But before we get to the fun having dice rolling and watching these goblins be herded like cats by yours truly, first, some announcements. If you have not done so, please do us a huge favor. Head over to our link tree where we have all of the places where we have our social media, we have our YouTube links, and some Discord links there as well. And to kind of touch on the Discord links a little more, we have two that we keep with a lot of fun things. The first being the official Player Hater Gaming Discord. We can come, share memes, talk life, talk about your favorite snacks, play some D&D, trade some items, have some homebrew, have some fun. But we also have another Discord that someone else is going to talk about. But before then, I also need to let you guys know that we have been very fortunate to have sponsors now. So footing the bill for the literally thousands of dollars of production value you get here at PHG is an incredible company that I cannot speak to because they didn't give me the script. They gave it to somebody else. So here to talk to you about our other Discord and our incredible sponsor is your resident rogue paladin Dragonborn. He does a lot with his character.
That I do. That I do.
But
So,
Handle Mav Hunter, do us a favor. Tell us about the Discord and our lovely sponsor tonight.
of course,
Well,
our
I can
Discord
snack.
is a wonderful place to go to if you ever want to learn. And also remember, if a chair smiles at you, it's probably a mimic. So remember the one good old saying: anything that smiles, if it shouldn't, is definitely looking for a snack, and that's what you are. Mimics. Always there, always hiding. So, if you want to become a DM, you want to plant these mimics everywhere that you go because why not give your characters something weird to look at as they open a book and see a weird eye staring back at them, or crooked teeth, or a very long tail, well, long tongue, I should say, though some of them will have tails. By all means, join us. We will teach you as well in Ashirma. I hope to see you there and have fun.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Now we have some more announcements to do, but they're better with visuals, so I'll put a pause on those for a moment, and let's just get into it, y'all. Let's play some D&D. In the year 208 PT, a world once grounded by tradition and mystery was forever altered. The events leading to the tearing and uprooting of the lands have faded into legend, leaving us with a mystifying era known only as Post-Torn. Player Hater Gaming welcomes you to the realm of Ulthana, where our journey takes us high above the clouds, into a realm of wonder and peril, a world composed of dozens of floating islands, each a unique culture unto itself, safe from the dangers lurking below. In this world of soaring islands and untold mysteries, danger lurks in every corner. Heroes and adventurers are born out of necessity, but the unknown has a way of finding its way into even the most tranquil of places. Meet our heroes who will shape the destiny of the Skytorn realm. Dragix, the unlikely but unyielding paladin, a beacon of virtue and strength. Red, the talented sorceress, wielding the elements with unmatched prowess. Eva, the warlock, possesses supernatural prowess, fueled by a pact of unknown origin and intent. Lovikazan, the indomitable barbarian, a force of nature and raw power. And lastly, the Doctor, the masterful wizard unlocking the secrets of the arcane with every incantation. These 5 souls, each with their own path, will converge in a tale of adventure, wonder, and intrigue, Join them as they explore uncharted territories and uncover the secrets of this realm. Welcome to Tales of the Skytorn. The last couple announcements that we have, if you want to gaze lovingly upon our overlay and the people here with us, the voices you hear, you will see we have continued to keep someone shackled to a desk and, excuse me, here of their own free will.
Yes,
Miss
no
Paige.
shackles at all.
Miss
Nothing
Paige,
keeping me
on
here.
loan from Grimm's Dungeon. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Grimm's Dungeon and what goes on over there?
Oh, Grimm's Dungeon is great. We're not trapped there at all. We play very fun games, Pathfinder and Fallout, and have a great time. And maybe some other different things every now and then. Our next stream will be not this weekend, but next weekend, Saturday at noon CST. Find me over there, except yeah. Not that time. I'm not gonna be there. I'm busy.
I really just need you like blinking SOS while you're doing that to really sell it. Aside from that, also, if you look in the top corner of all of my players' little window boxes, you can see they have a number there. If that number does not say 3, you should do them a favor and give them some help dice. Because they love to use them, and I do my best to put them in situations where they have to use them. So,
Help!
I just watched Levikazan's bedroom door open, and
Probably cats.
there was no people there.
Then it means it's a child. It's a child.
Do you
Is
have
it cats
salt
or is it
nearby?
ghosts?
Are they
That's
salt
it.
and vinegar chips? Oh.
All chips have salt on them, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
throw
just
enough
crumble
chips.
'em up.
Throw enough chips. Yeah, just crumble them up and just ha! That
Pocket
works.
sand. Pocket salt
Pocket chips.
instead.
Jesus. It's gonna be one of those nights.
Last episode. It is. Last episode, we watched as the party thankfully escaped over a burning bridge and eluded away from individuals who were attacking them. Unsure if they were all of their own free will. Some of the party members may be struggling with that fact or have settled it in that it was just an unfortunate circumstance, because at the end of the day, they're the ones breathing. So,
Or one of them is just saying, hey, come at me with the sword and put you in the ground.
which one?
There is no other instance.
None other. Thankfully, making their escape, they were heading into their first destination, a very small town by the name of Duskmere. Finding a place to stay, resting for the night. All of you wake up the next morning. A long rest is had. The rooms divided up cost effectively, we'll say.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So, you awake. This small town you find yourself in, it is, in comparison to other places you have been, it is smaller. I would not say it's disheveled or not well built. It has wooden buildings, stone buildings, but it is again small, and its main purpose does seem to be just a place for people to live, to be a bit away from the big city, but you're only a day's travel from it, so it's not like you're very far away today. But as I'll be awake for the next morning, what would you like to do?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You two had a great time, ladies. Yeah.
Did that watermelon happen? It absolutely happened, yes.
Yep.
That absolutely happened.
Question is, how much
I will
money
let
did Zahn
you
make
all
from that?
choose if you wake up with a hangover or not. I'm not going to make you roll for it. It's just a choice of yours. Okay.
Drac is used to drinking, so no.
Okay. Foster.
Yeah, Foster is not well.
Do you even wake up?
She wakes up, but like
Eventually.
eventually you might hear some vomiting coming from her room in the early morning hours.
Got it. So there's also another slam on the floor before that.
And yeah, and her eyes are all red when she comes out, and
Oh.
just having a bad morning. Hi. Thanks. I'm fine. This is all part of it, right? It was great. Last night was really good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 Watermelon is like a lot of water. It's like water, so that's good, right? Also, bacon. Please. Yeah. Yeah. Bagels and yes. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
He's still asleep. He is still asleep.
Me too. Yeah.
All right. Out your rooms, down the hallways, down the stairs, and into the very kind of a almost too cliche construction, as the bottom floor is just the entire thing is the restaurant. A little more leaning towards restaurant versus a bar or tavern, but the second floor is just all rooms. You head downstairs, the smell of food immediately begins to hit you as you get down the stairs. Some of you may have a adverse reaction to such an overpowering scent, but I would say no cookies are lost in this endeavor.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Maybe close, but not fully.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
A little bit of hump.
Fighting it
Yeah.
hard.
I'll say, given the nature of the individuals, Drakics, and probably D downstairs already, if I had to guess.
Is Drac feeling okay?
No, you're not. You still feel like this almost like a film over your scales.
Currently, there's a plate of food in front of him, a cup of coffee, and he's like really like picking at his food. He's absent-minded, and there's a coin dancing along his knuckles.
Okay. Eva, Red.
I mean, Red, as usual, is going to be real slow to get up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I think that makes two of us this time. Eva more out of desire to not reach the end of the road, but, you know, she'll get there eventually.
Gotcha. Okay.
I would imagine Red probably had a really rough night.
Let's
Not because of like the alcohol, but because of the nightmares.
Let's find out. Where are the dice I'm looking for?
Okay.
Special dice. Oh
Why is it
god.
always so hard to
I
find
know, right?
10 fast enough? Low or high? Red. High?
Yep.
Rolled an 89.
Okay.
You surprisingly sleep well.
Hey.
Sleeps well enough that Eva will eventually drag her out of bed for food.
But before they head downstairs. So, tell me what's on your mind. I could tell something's a little off. Is it just where we're headed, or...
The last time that I crossed paths with him, I couldn't do anything about it. And someone else lost their life because of it.
Right.
So, yeah. I'd rather not be here again.
Alright.
This time I plan to do something.
And this time you also have your friends. And me.
Would it be bad if I said you count more than the rest?
To be honest, no.
Roll for ego.
I don't need to. Her ego is gigantic.
That's true. But it's so red.
Oh my god.
We
That's
know
your
this to
casting
be true.
modifier, ego.
Yeah. She just has an ego meter that constantly goes up and down.
Down? What's that word?
That's what
Right.
happens when you and Drac cross paths.
You also, this time, have abilities of your own. You have 2 immortals going up against him.
No, I know. That's why we're gonna get it over with. But
Right.
I'll be honest.
Mhm.
Don't be surprised if he just ends up dead. I will do my best to contain him, but there's a very good part of me that just wants to see him staring into the abyss of death.
My dear,
I'm
I
not
would
sure.
actually prefer that. Yes, part of me is still trapped. Yes, I'm going through awful, unimaginable things in there, but we could get this over and done. No more possibility of him somehow escaping and regaining some sort of, even a smidgen of control.
We'll have to find his coffin. That way I can make sure he won't come back.
I will back your play, whatever you decide, whether that's to capture him or kill him. But I want you to know that I will be happy if you kill him. It will not negatively affect anything for me personally.
Let's go kill a monster then, shall we?
With you by my side, always.
Was that like a fifth date type of thing or a eighth date?
You head downstairs to where you see what appears to be a freshly sat down with food, kind of elbows on the table, palms against her temples, familiar individual. Next to her, you see a not as rough looking, but not usual bright and chipper, very large female barbarian. And then next to them, completing a bit of a semicircle here, you see a very familiar dragonborn. All three of them sitting together at a table as the two of you descend the stairs into the restaurant area.
Red has a very strong urge to knock over something that's going to make a bunch of noise.
Raise an
You
eyebrow. at
resist this
Zon.
urge.
Yeah, but only because we're all going to go fight the big bad, or one of the big bads.
Is Doc okay, Zon? He's normally up before we are. Oh, the tea.
I'm fairly certain you wouldn't be down here eating food if he wasn't, so... Right. How are we... Right. How are we feeling this morning, ladies?
Peachy.
Peachy? Mm.
Yep. Everything's great. I did.
Whoa.
It's
I
one of
gotta
my
know,
best work.
are the nails done correctly, or are they, like, crooked with smeared nail polish? I gotta
Roll a
know.
dexterity check.
Oh, can it be sleight of hand?
Can it be a disc because they were drunk?
I'll take disadvantage if
Oh,
you give me sleight of hand.
You were drunk.
What? That makes perfect sense.
I
for it
want
to be-
you to. Do you
Watermelon
have,
was
hang
super
on.
drunk.
Do you have proficiency with a disguise kit?
I have a forgery kit.
Mm.
Oh, I think I also have a disguise kit. Well, I have a disguise kit. Do I have proficiency with
Are
it?
you
It
proficient
would be
with
in
it?
your tools.
I,
Mm-hmm.
it's in my tools. I have. Oh wait, yes, that's what this means. Is that I have proficiency.
Okay. Make a disguise kit
Okay.
check at disadvantage.
God damn. Okay.
That dice is going.
Damn it. Okay. Well, wait. Okay. Math is so hard, guys. I think that's a 13.
13? They're not too
Yeah.
bad, actually.
That's not too bad.
Like, you're looking at them, like, if you get,
That was a
like,
4 on the dice.
like, do you want to go passively red, or are you actually, like, inspecting?
Oh, she's inspecting. She's gonna get down and because Zan is holding her hand up for her to look at, so
Okay.
she's gonna
Roll
get close.
Roll
and...
investigation, then.
Investigation. Ugh.
Yeah. Your DC is 13.
13. Got it. Cool. Ha! 15.
You're looking at it, and you're like, wow, this is really good. You get through the index finger, the middle finger, the ring finger, the thumb. Like, everything was great. Then you get to the pinky, it's just fucked. Like, you can see across the fingers the decline of skill and the increase of alcohol.
Right.
Like, the first, like, 4 or 5 look amazing. The last
did
bit...
I did that.
So, Zon, you right-handed or left-handed? So the right hand looks immaculate. It's incredible. It's amazing. Like, oh wow, they did a great job. They get to the left hand. It's like Cass did it.
You have gloves, right?
Hang on. Now I need to roll a d20 to see if the child actually does it well.
I was about to say, come on. That's either
Nope.
a diss or a compliment.
You're fine. Still better than the child.
I'm just, wondering.
Doesn't need gloves. They're
How-
fine.
When was the last time you had an eye exam.
My eyes are fine.
Right. See? Right. That makes sense. How much were you drinking again?
I'll fix them. I'll fix them today. I can fix them, and that's fine. And I'm good at this. And shut up.
Oh, someone has a headache. They're a little bit grouchy. You
And
think?
you hear a voice come from right behind Levigazon. You are telling me. And she sets down some food, and you notice a very familiar waitress who had to stay up with you because she was serving your table. She
Did
looks.
you run this poor woman ragged?
No, but at least they tipped well. And she sets down the food, smiling.
One thing about me, no one will ever say I tip poorly.
That's good, at least.
Yeah, I don't even go to like pick up my food. I just eat it off the plate.
Bam.
Face into the plate, eating the food. So now we go to the next place. We keep going.
Red is trying so hard not to talk right now.
I mean, we find our driver friend and we keep on going, I guess.
How close are we?
A day closer than we were yesterday.
Yeah, day and a half. At the
So
most.
insightful. Thank you so much.
You asked. Oof, no more alcohol for you. You're very grumpy.
Yeah.
Ooh, that had to have been a sight.
Yeah, it's not the alcohol that makes me grumpy. Fuck you.
But the question is, did you
Oh,
do it
give-
in the dress? If you didn't do it in the dress, it doesn't have the same effect.
Right.
But you can't get your dress dirty.
She's with another table right now, but she kind of, you make eye contact. She just gives a nod. You see, she finished kind of writing something down. Heads over. Yes. Depends. Are you going to be the one with mop and bucket to clean it up this time?
Ooh.
At this point, she looked around. Yes, all of these customers. And you realize it's you guys and the other table.
I will clean it up with magic. It's no big deal.
Perhaps. Guessing you want to buy the whole thing? She mutters something, then heads off.
What does she say? I have a passive perception of 18.
18?
Yeah.
She just goes adventurers.
Bringing chaos and destruction wherever we go. Yep. That's what serves new adventurers. They have to pay for their new establishment.
Few minutes pass. And eventually, you just hear a poof on the table.
The
And then you
coin
hear- then
drops
you hear-
the
then
next
you-
He goes like, wait, what? Huh?
Round
You
two.
hear as she has also wheeled over a small
Mop and bucket.
with a mop in it.
Oh my god.
Drac is looking confused.
Yes.
It's
This is
watermelon
great.
time.
You missed it last night. It's great. It's gonna be great.
That
Head
was
upstairs.
mended.
No. Get upstairs.
Ow, ow!
You go in your room, and you can see the form of the doctor still laying in bed. Okay. What do you do? Make a medicine check. Hmm. 12. He's breathing. There's no response. Mhm. So much in a way that many years ago when TV first came out, there was a lot of static channels, snow channels, things like that. It's kind of like the mental equivalent of that. There's just, it's not that something's stopping you, it's just the fact that there's nothing there.
There's nobody home. Chibber back.
And it's really weird. You start hearing doo doo doo. The number you tried is no longer connected.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Could you imagine?
We're sorry. This sending address is no longer active.
Just
It's been thrown off the cliff.
did you tear it again? We can mend that.
Right, too much tea then.
Did you break him last night?
Did you break him?
He's a wizard.
Drac like looks like he's about to open his mouth or something. He goes, he just drinks some coffee. He just keeps his mouth shut. He just like turns away. He's like, okay. Puts the coin he was playing with in his hand back into the bag and just stretches and kind of like rotates his shoulders. So do we just place him gently into the cart and drag him with us afterwards?
How much tea did you give him?
I don't know.
Obviously, it wasn't the regular dose, or he would be awake.
Have you
That'd be a
slapped him
hilarious
yet?
scene. You see Zahn making it, she puts it in, finishes stirring it, and Doc comes over. Oh, she made the water. He puts his dose in and then stirs it.
Oh,
And
yes.
then, never mind. No. I'm not doing it. Not saying it.
Do it.
Have you slapped
Foster
him yet?
comes in half drunk. What's this? Let me put
Ah.
some in here too.
Yeah.
I don't think it's good enough. Leaves. Doc afterwards. Oh, okay, it's just right. Turning him down.
All right.
Well, let's gather the cart and the horses and our driver then.
There we go.
You might want to give the watermelon back.
Right.
She'll put down a few silver. I paid for it.
You have now.
I have now.
We'll
And
do it when Doc wakes up and he can enjoy it too.
exactly. Right. My audio totally wasn't fucked up then. It's fine. Fixed. Right. Okay. So
Red,
Yeah.
you notice as over the course of your breakfast, slowly, more and more people, almost a little too timed,
Mm.
are showing up.
Can she notice anything else about them? Like maybe if they have any sort of not great intentions towards them, or if they're looking too closely at them?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
Okay.
That'd be a 26.
The 26. You notice that after the first 2 or 3, and they seem to be, some are sitting in pairs or 3, some are sitting by themselves. You get just something in your mind starts to pick up on a pattern. So you start kind of like tapping, just kind of out of thought,
Mm-hmm.
counting the seconds. You're able to find about a 3 to 4 minute pattern to where people show up, they sit down, they order a very simple meal and drink. None of them are looking at your group. At least, not for very long. They give like a cursory glance and then move on, but you can see some of them are making eye contact with each other. And then you kind of see some of them nod. 2 or 3 get up, and they head behind a door that is not marked.
Interesting. She will message Zahn with this and have her tell everybody else. Right, not to cause alarm, but these people are oddly timed. Like they're coming in waves on purpose. And they're all
Huh.
going behind that door over there. Tell the others, yeah?
Yeah. Zahn looks at the others, and basically to every person it's Red noticed weird people doing weird shit going through a weird door. What do?
Oh my
What
God.
do?
What do?
What do?
I love it.
Drac just looks over at Zahn and just immediately back. Do weird thing do.
We do weird thing or they do weird do thing?
Somebody drank way too much last night.
He just looks at her again, blinks. We follow the weird thing and do the weird thing to see the weird thing.
Right. Okay. She's gonna look back at Red. We're gonna go do the weird thing with them. Is what Drakix said.
What weird thing? What are you? Are you still drunk?
Quite possibly, yes.
Right.
In the middle of all this, Jack just looks over at Red, drinks his cup of coffee. In her mind, Zahn said people were doing weird shit. I just said let's do the weird shit too.
She'll message him. Right, so I don't think she told you exactly what I told her, which is these people are coming in timed waves. They're all looking at each other. It looks weird and suspicious. I didn't say weird, though. She added that part. And they're all going through the same door. It's a bit odd, isn't it?
So, smuggler background. Does Drac know any kind of mannerisms that pertain to something of this nature that he's possibly seen?
Smuggler background. I would say this could be in line with behavior you've seen. Typically, it's when people want to meet up to discuss things that may not be safe to discuss in their own home or in even a darkened alley. They seem to have chosen a location that has somewhere they can go that can close a door. Not sure if it's for discussion, for trading things back and forth. It could even be as simple as maybe it's a high stakes gambling game.
I think I'm looking around at the people and kind of trying to read them a little bit, like what they're wearing, what they might like. A mob is going to dress different than a bunch of peasants planning a revolt versus, like, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make a
Meanwhile-
perception check, Foster.
I have two conversations I'm gonna have. One, that's gonna be good. Two, Red. It's either backroom discussions, backroom gambling, or black market auction. We have a way of finding out. Just eyes snap over to Zahn. Zahn, form of mouse and follow them. Tell us what you see.
Form of mouse?
Form of mouse. You heard him.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
It's like
Mouse
maybe she
stand,
Yeah.
right? It's like a
creature
fighting thing.
and just
Yeah.
follow them. He
Totally.
doesn't know anything about druids. He's seen them a couple
Totally.
of times change in his life. That's all he knows.
Yeah.
He changed the creatures. He doesn't
Form
know
of
why
mouse.
he can.
Right. Right.
Zahn, can you wild shape?
No.
Okay.
Which is why she's like, okay, I got this. I got
the reason
this.
why.
Thinking
And
of it.
It's actually funnier. He doesn't know that.
Oh my god.
So,
And also, he would probably know that she couldn't, but with the way that his brain is right now, he's not thinking properly.
hey, Drax, high or low?
Hi.
What'd you roll, Foster?
15.
You don't notice anything.
Cool.
Oh, God.
Wait, I gotta know what Zahn got.
Thank God that was a 6. Because she's not that stupid. No, she's going to ritually cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
In the middle of the thing with all the people there for 10 minutes?
Yeah, it looks like she's fucking praying. It's not like sorcerer magic where it's like magic and that it's like
What are the components for that spell?
hoodoo voodoo. No components. Verbal somatic.
So you would need to speak at a decent volume, and you would have some hand
Yeah.
gestures and things you would be doing.
Yeah, but
If
it's
anybody questions, Drac immediately. She's just blessing her food. That's what she does. Leave her alone.
Yeah. and I'm probably talking in druidic at that point.
Yeah.
Or actually no, it would be quarry because that was original spell she could do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You get some weird looks, but in general, no one seems to be stopping you.
Yeah. And then she's gonna go up to the bar and find the bartender that was helping them earlier with the watermelon.
The one who really doesn't like us.
Mm-hmm.
She likes us when we pay. So
You can see she has taken a moment to sit down, and she was just like slumped over a bit, just.
right, okay. She's just gonna like back off, like, okay, you need a nap, we're gonna let you have that nap. But she's just gonna kind of like peek over behind the bar and like into the kitchen-ish. They maybe have a rodent problem.
Make a perception check.
Yeah. That is with a +5. I will take that. Okay. Where's that perception? 16.
16?
Yeah.
You look around, and nothing catches your eye off immediately.
She's gonna go back to the table.
Okay.
Look at Drakix.
Okay.
No kin mouse. No
need a
find
mouse?
Yes.
Okay, I get
A live mouse.
heard. I'm wandering. I might go outside, step outside, and try and find a mouse, catch a mouse.
Oh my god.
Make a perception check.
We need a 15-minute mini episode called Finding the Mouse.
Finding the mouse.
And give no context.
No.
None. But we play as the mouse to avoid the adventures.
Yeah.
That's an 11.
You don't find anything.
Oh,
This
damn.
is not going to be a one-shot thing. One of us is going to end up running it. Do you want to be mice?
Yes.
The system familiar problem, where you play as the familiars. You could do that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
You're playing as the mice, avoiding the adventurers.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You have to do this now. Sorry.
Planned. Sometime in the future. Join PHG Discord and you'll soon find out when that is. Yeah.
As you're sitting there and you're having this conversation mentally with Drakix,
Yeah.
other voices begin to come into your mind. And
Oh.
Not your mind, but your ears. As you hear, hurry up! We gotta hurry! Get it! Hungry! Hurry up! We'll take a break.
Oh,
We're gonna take a quick
Adorable.
5-minute break, y'all, because we want to try and time our ad breaks with doing these mini breaks. This way, y'all can get more bang for your buck when it comes to storytelling. So we're gonna run some ads, take a break. We'll still be here. I'm gonna talk about some things, but in general, go enjoy the next 5 minutes. Go get some snack, get some water, go to the restroom, whatever. We'll see you. I'm gonna have a little bit of popcorn, and I'm gonna talk about some things.
Fuck yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna pee.
Would you like me to do the announcement while you talk or eat?
You know what? That'd be great because this popcorn's really good. Even though I
Fuck
kinda-
yeah. Hi.
Popcorn.
If y'all haven't already, you should check out Friday Night D&D podcast because it is our wonderful DM who runs another game that I absolutely love and I play in. And it's super fun. And it will be released on Spotify or any of your favorite audiobook listening platforms. I think we're on episode 20 now.
Okay.
Which is amazing. And I'm super excited for it. And you should definitely do that because I play a very grumpy old man. And he has many
I love
problems.
it so much, though.
I know, me too. Fun fact, which is actually, is it? It's not known at this point.
No.
For these
Keep 'em
people,
outside.
no. No, it's not. But you'll just have to keep on listening to find out the fun fact that
Yep.
I really want to say. And here's a cat.
Here's a cat.
Here's a cat.
Here's a cat.
Here's a cat. Hi. Yes. But yeah, it's coming out this Friday, episode 20, Friday Night D&D. Check it out. We should look to see if there's a Discord integration for Spotify notifications
Ooh.
to get those
Sure.
automatically posted.
Mhm.
That could be fun.
You can connect your account at least to see what's playing on Spotify through
Yeah.
Discord. I don't know if they've gone far enough to do that yet.
I wonder.
Lewis always has somebody logged in, just always playing.
Yeah. Oh boy. Spotify playlist.
The minute this popcorn came out of the microwave, I hit it with some garlic salt, and it is changing my life
Mhm.
right now.
Amazing.
I just realized, because I'm out of groceries, I don't have
Mhm.
anything for breakfast.
No.
I used the last of my eggs, last of my meat, cheese, bread,
Oh.
bacon. I'm just out of groceries, y'all. I gotta go shopping tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Big man. Display. Interesting.
Mm.
There might be a bot that does that. When new
How
tracks
much
are
do you-
added to a playlist.
Mm.
So then Kelby, who is a lovely one of our other players and usually the person who streams for us tonight, he just has to add it to a playlist and it would be added.
How much do you
Easy
trust
enough.
the bot?
If it's free to try.
It's also free to have backdoors and shit. That's horrible. The only reason I say that is because that's the problem that a lot of the lesser known bots have. And
Yeah.
even one of the ones that got big, I don't know if you remember Tatsumaki.
No.
Tatsumaki had an exploit that started crashing Discord servers because people could use the notifications to spam entire Discord servers.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
They
not
shut
good.
that down real quick.
Yeah.
I don't know if Tatsumaki is back up yet or not. So I am very paranoid when it comes to Discord bots.
Mm-hmm.
Rightfully so.
Yeah. Would rather not have our server crack.
Yeah.
All right. We good?
Yeah.
I'll snack indefinitely. Y'all need to rein me in.
You have 22 seconds,
Okay.
according to our 5-minute timer.
Sweet. 22 seconds of popcorn.
Ay. I have
Chips.
22 seconds
What
of
kind of chips?
panicking.
Baked ruffles.
I
Ooh.
like those a lot.
Baked cheese. They're my favorite.
I have
These chips.
sour cream
Oh,
and
it's a
onion.
good one. Nice,
Yep.
nice. No ketchup flavor?
Hmm?
No ketchup
Wow.
flavor, Meg?
Stereotyping. Wow. Thanks, bud.
Well, you do say things like bud, so
Oh, you betcha.
yep.
I love you and I hate you all. No. Gosh. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Oh, you love me, hush.
Well, that's our 5-minute timer.
Alrighty then. Levickazon. You are
Yes.
hearing tiny little voices in this very high-pitched tone,
Yes.
not too far away from you. Almost as if they're very close, but you can't see them.
She peeks under the table.
As you look under there, you catch red-handed 2 little like field mice that are like tugging along presumably a very familiar piece of watermelon that was left over from last night. They're trying to pull it into this hole that they've over years burrowed through the wood.
Mm.
You can see them just like dragging, like heave, ho, heave, ho, heave, ho.
I love this.
Who's the fucking mouse voice, man?
It's so good. Would you like some help with that? And I can give you more. Zana's going to get out of her chair and kind of go on all fours under the table.
The rest of you watch as Zan just gets up, moves her chair out of the way, and then gets on all fours and crawls under the table.
You didn't turn into a mouse, just so you're aware.
She blinks a couple of times.
Peeks up. I know. There's friends underneath. I'm gonna.
I'm just gonna stand over here and she'll walk away.
Sure. Right.
You
Okay.
see the waitress is going like, when the chair moves, she's just looking.
Mind the dresses. Just, you know.
She just gets up.
She's gonna actually kind of reach up and find like a sausage or berry. Actually, berries probably on her
Okay.
plate, and then drop one in the hole.
A gift from the gods.
There's more where that came from if we can talk.
And 2 little ears and a little head pop up.
Hi there. Would you like some more food?
Yes, big lady.
She'll give a blueberry over.
I can say yes, goddess, but anyway, moving on.
Scurries up a bit and grabs it.
I can
You
give
see
you.
a second one come over and like starts eating the other part, and then like start like fighting for it.
It's like, oh, I can give you more if you help me out real quick.
They look up, just blueberry.
So cute.
Which probably looks a lot like blood, but continue.
Yeah.
For just a second, it's a little disturbing.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit. You wait here for like a few minutes. Let me just, talk to my friends. But here, have a few more berries, and there's
Like they're
even
looking
more.
at you, but they're still chewing.
even more. And
Yeah.
will you help me in a few minutes? If I can get you even more, would you like some more watermelon? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Zon's gonna peek back up and grab her chair. I got friends that can help us mice. Yeah.
What are they going to do?
Alan.
Actually, she's gonna peek under and be like, I need you to go into a room back over there in a few moments when I tell you to. Is that okay? And you just walk around and see what's in there. And I'll give you even more food. Cool. Okay.
They're
And
just staring at you wide-eyed while they're eating.
perfect. And I'm going to ritually cast Beast Sense.
Okay.
Yep.
Under the table.
No, she's
Under
gonna
the
sit at the
20
table.
minutes.
10 minutes. And after those 10 minutes are up, she's gonna lean down and boop, on the top of like the one that seemed the most like interested in talking
The
to me.
hungrier one, the one that
The
actually came
hungrier.
out.
Yeah.
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 Okay, you
Yep. And she's gonna hand him another blueberry and kind of like motion to the door and nod. Perfect. Thon just looks at the others and eyes go white, and she's gonna watch through the mouse.
Okay. The mouse is running there.
Yes.
Oh no.
As the mouse is running, through these little mousy ears, you hear, and it stops and looks, and you see this barn cat just out of the corner of the mouse's eyes, and it has locked on to the mouse.
So she's like, oh god, there's a cat.
Where?
Oh god, there's a cat!
Oh god, there's a cat!
It's so vicious!
I mean, to this mouse, it probably is.
Yeah.
Please let go. Get out of the door real quick.
Do I see this cat?
Yeah, it's not. It's a cat. It's not like it's hiding.
It's just like out. Can I go try and pick it up?
Sure. Make a.
I have a random question.
Oh my
Sure.
gosh.
Does the cat understand any language?
It's a great question.
I need to know, DM Ruli, do cats understand language?
I
Doesn't need to share. It just needs to understand.
Make an intelligence check.
All right, Goosegg, be nice to me. That's a 9.
The DC was 10.
I forget as much.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
You're unsure. Like, you know, dogs can be trained to listen to common commands, even other languages, depending upon where the dog was raised. But cats, maybe they're just not smart enough.
The question is, can Foster surprise the cat? And can Foster catch the cat?
Yeah.
Are you stealthing up to the cat?
That's probably a better approach. Yeah.
Okay, make a stealth check.
That's a 19
The cat does not seem to notice you.
and a scoop.
It seems
I
hasn't
want
noticed you. Now you go for the leap. You go to grab it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Make a dexterity check.
Yes.
Okay. Just straight dex?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. That's a 10.
You
I
Oh.
kid and that's
What are you doing?
fine. I was gonna add a
I don't know.
D4, but I'm like, I don't know.
Do it.
you
Just do it. Just do it.
Okay,
Add a
I'll add a
D4.
D4 to it. That's a 1, so it's an 11.
Sorry, no. So you sneak up well enough. You get within arm's reach of the cat. Like, okay, I got him. I'm just gonna grab him. Just gonna grab him, pick him up. Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. Just gonna be quick and pick him up. You go for the dive. As you go for the dive, the cat goes for the lunge. Cat leaps. I think it misses. There's not like a stat block for a mouse, so
There
Oh,
has
I'm
to
I'm
be.
sure there is.
There
but
is.
Also sure the AC is probably like 4.
Tiny.
There is. AC is 10.
it misses the mouse.
Yeah.
It leaps. So Foster, you go at the same
Mhm.
time the cat goes. So you just get air. You're like, shit, and you
Mhm.
just watch it lunge. You're like, no, 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 no. You're like thinking like this, saying it, and then you see the mouse just like gone under the door. Cat bonks his head, not enough to hurt it, but just you're starts
Kitty.
pacing around.
I'm gonna play it off like I was trying to pet the cat.
Seemingly disinterested in you, and now it's lost prey. It just runs off.
Whatever.
Zon, it's a little bit of a jarring vision because it just goes from a simple creep to. So you're gonna. Whoa.
Oh, okay, we're good.
But it. Gets in it.
Amazing. Amazing. What do I see?
Room. Larger than you expected. Probably 15 by 15. The room isn't exactly ground level. As the mouse heads in, the first thing it did was hit some stairs. Goes down. So basically, where the floor ends, like the floor level, is the ceiling level of the next room. So it goes down to a cellar. Voices can be heard, but not really made out. It heads down the stairs. You can see the 6 individuals that have made their way downstairs seem to be kind of still huddled, hushed, close together, but are certainly engaged in a... It hasn't quite reached an argument level yet, but you can see there are kind of a couple of extra hand motions kind of here and there and some more broad gestures. Voices are still being hushed, but you can see like basically like a stage whispering, you know? Can you believe this? Like that.
I can't control the creature. I can only watch through its eyes.
Okay.
Yep.
What did you tell it to do?
I told it to kind of walk around the room and let me see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it heads to the bottom of the steps, begins to walk around. Fairly unseen or ignored, you're not really sure. But you can see these 6 individuals are having a discussion. You begin to pick up on some words, still hushed tones. You do pick up on count. The moonlit vigil. And one term kind of sticks out: those who serve. Along with one more thing, tithe.
Tithe?
Tithe.
Interesting. She's kind of confused, but will stay in it for as long as either the mouse is in there, stays alive, or her friends don't take her out. Sorry, the cats are catting.
So the mouse does its round of the room. You pick up on those details, heads back up.
Perfect. She's going to come back out as she sees it kind of like go back out from under the door. And she's going to place like 4 or 5 barriers around the entrance of the hole.
Cat comes back.
It just shoots across the floor, and you see the cat kind of pounce a bit, but just can't quite get it. And eventually, you see the cat kind of put its paws over the hole as it sneaks right in.
Looks at cat like, you're cute and cuddly, but also ferocious. Yep. Right. She looks at the group. So, weird things. Weird things that I don't think should be said here. And I'd also like for you, Eva, to check on Doc and Drakix. You two know more stuff.
Should we head up there?
Should
All of
probably
us?
head up there, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Leave some money on the table for the food, I guess.
Drake is just gonna shrug. It's like, okay, I'm the master of the medical stuff too. Got it. Got it.
Are you?
He just looks dead at Foster. No, but apparently they think I am. So yes.
I don't know. You could be.
I mean, you know more than I do, so.
Come on, herd the cats up the stairs.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going.
You all head upstairs.
Yes.
Okay. You all crowd into Doc's room.
Red's finding a corner where she's not close.
Drake is just poking Doc's forehead with his claw.
Be
And it's
gentle.
just- He's semi-gentle. It's not
There is
enough.
no response.
It's enough to jostle him, but not enough to like cause actual pain. You know.
Okay. Yeah. There's no response.
May I roll a goose egg to see how much medicine I know?
I was gonna say, I have a +1. This is not gonna be great.
Can I give Eva advantage because of her +1?
Yes, you may.
Oh God.
Okay.
This can't possibly go poorly.
No.
What
not
happens
at
when
all.
the one who does all the medicine checks goes down?
Uh-huh.
Hey, not bad. 16.
With a 16, pulse is strong, breath is strong. You kind of head over and look around, and you grab the cup he drank from, and you look inside, and yeah, there's quite a few here than what you're used to seeing when Red would make hers.
So he's been overdosed, basically.
Got it. So immediately Drac just like Princess carries Doc. And he's just like, all right, let's just go take him onto the cart.
Mine. Excuse me.
Oh, sorry. And Drac just like almost goes to drop him onto the bed for good measure, but he doesn't. He just gently puts him down anyway and just stares at Zahn. Just like,
Yeah.
so get to it. We gotta go.
No, not before we stop. Like, talk about what I heard. Yeah. So, I didn't hear everything. I heard things about a count, some weird moonlit vigil thing, those who serve, and like tithe. So I don't know how those might connect. I have a really bad feeling about it though, especially with being summoned there.
Isn't the guy we're going to see a count?
Yep.
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 okay.
And a vampire, so night shit is pretty normal.
Sure.
But
Sure, plenty of nobles tithe.
Those who serve, that... I mean, everybody serves if they're around him, whether you want to or not.
Certainly.
yeah.
Honestly, the only thing that concerns me out of all of that is the whole moonlight part, because that means he's on a timetable.
Very true.
If there's
I feel
no
like that's
moon,
more
he
an
can't...
opportunity.
Oh,
Drac at this
Can
moment
you
just
cover the
just
moon?
shrugs. Just gonna shrug and just be like, let's just go there, find out, kick somebody's ass that needs it, and then we just get the hell out of Dodge.
So, are we planning on using him to replace Red in the thing, or are we gonna kill him? Because I need to be clear on that, because I could do either, but once I get doing one, I can't do the other.
We beat the shit out of him, find his coffin, throw him into his coffin, wrap it up in chains so he can't get out of it, and then throw him into the box, and we... Yes. And if not, we just kill him. That's it.
Right. Eva and I were talking. There's been some debate about which one would actually...
Dismemberment, maim. I'm good for that.
Basically,
Also-
it comes down to how much he fights us. If he's going to put up an annoying fight and be a pain in the ass, fucking kill him. I don't care. And Red has
Right.
said that it won't bother. So, if that's what she feels, put him fucking down so I never have to see him again. Please.
It would be...
Mark immediately just gives a thumbs up, and he has that smile going from ear to ear.
Alrighty. I like that answer.
Right. That way he doesn't pose a chance of coming back and causing issues. If for some way he found a way out of the box.
That would not
Or
be
maybe
good.
he even plans to be in the box for all I fucking know.
Yeah.
Right.
Although I don't think that he'd be able to get out of the box if you didn't be able to get out of the box. Just saying.
That was
You're much more
great.
than him.
I was about to say that was dangerously close to a compliment, but I think it was. Okay.
It was meant to be a compliment.
Thank you.
I'm hungover. Ducks.
Yep, right. That
Docking.
explains it.
Okay,
You
let's
two
just...
can have a good relationship. That's not a bad thing.
Do you both do that at the same time?
Yeah.
It's like,
All right, come on, let's get our driver and get our shit together.
yeah.
Wasting time.
Alrighty.
So,
And Eva would know they have about a day and a half to 2 days to go, correct? At this
Yep.
point? Yeah.
Anyone know where we're at in the moon cycle?
That would be it. Well,
Doc question?
Everyone,
Eva should
please
know,
make
actually.
a nature check.
Oh, goody. My favorite.
Hey.
Bad.
Okay, here we go.
9.
I'm gonna add a D4 onto that.
Yep, Eva knows.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
That's another 9. Apparently, I like 9s tonight.
9. Yeah.
All right.
Of course Eva would fucking know. She's the night creature.
19.
Yeah.
19, Foster.
9.
Drakix.
9.
Retta.
19.
Eva.
Natural 20 for a 24.
And then Red, you said
Nice.
19.
yeah.
Okay. Red and Eva, both of you immediately just kind of say tomorrow night.
Mm.
Right. That doesn't line up at all.
And we're like 2 days away?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Which would put it perfectly on target.
Mm-hmm. That's probably bad.
Probably. It'd be worse if he actually gets through with that ritual. When
What's
you
the
talk
ritual?
about... Couldn't tell you. But if you're
Right.
involving tithes and people who serve, they're probably going to die. Which means he gains strength in some way, shape, or form, and then fighting him becomes even harder.
Right.
Eva, do you think you count as one of those who serve?
Probably.
Do you
I
think
don't-
it would ruin the plan if you weren't at that vigil?
No, he'd have a backup. He would want me to be there
Okay.
because then, you know, he gets to play with his toy, essentially. But he would have someone there to take my place if I weren't there. I'm just a spawn. I'm easily replaceable.
Okay. Still, if you're not there, you probably live.
She's going
I
to live
mean-
regardless.
Right.
The whole reason we're going to him is because if we don't go to him, he will bring us to him. He tried to take the ship into another dimension. That should tell you what he's capable of.
Right.
Okay. Sounds good. We should get a move on then, shouldn't we? Ooh.
Yeah. Which is why I'm rather not happy to be going on this venture. Or probably? Maybe?
Zon will go over and have her sword like behind the door and like
Okay.
peek it open.
I want to
It's-
just drop behind the bed.
She's like, here.
Hit
Oh.
the
You
deck.
see-
Oh.
In a much better condition than last you saw him, your freshly bathed,
Mm-hmm.
well-cleaned driver.
Oh, it's you. Okay. Hi. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I am unsure if all of you are ready, but I just want you to know that I am ready.
Let's get out of here, please. I don't want to put this off any longer.
Yeah, she just opens the door and everybody's in there.
Yeah.
Garrus is just downstairs and out the door.
Perfect.
Smiles, nods, he heads out.
Do you need breakfast? Food for the road? Are you good?
Do you want
All
snacks?
those have been...
Do you
I'll
like
never
what?
say no to more food. I have
Perfect.
had my breakfast. The horses have rested, fed, and watered themselves, and resupplied on the things we'll need to make the rest of our journey.
Amazing. We should probably get snacks. Dog's gonna be hungry.
We have
You have a
rations.
watermelon.
And a watermelon.
It's true.
Very true. Okay.
Crush the watermelon, Doc eats the watermelon, you know.
Yes. Yes, he does.
Foster.
Right, he'll be interested in the watermelon, sure.
Private share.
Foster.
Just saying.
Me.
Which hand is your spell casting focus on?
Left.
Okay. Your left hand, little numb for a few seconds, and then it passes.
Do I see anything on my
No.
skin?
No.
Or like... Okay. Just fiddle with my ring.
Okay.
And like rub out the little hand muscles.
Mm-hmm.
Eva will just push out the door, doesn't even really care that Zon's in the way, and immediately start making her way out. Otherwise, she will
Okay.
never leave this place.
Yes.
So she is
We're going.
using
No, we're going.
every ounce
Okay.
of her will to keep moving forward.
Oh,
Okay.
And Retta's right there next to her.
Got it.
Son will.
Although she will turn around to watch Zon Princess carry Doc down to the carriage.
'Cause
Yes.
That's amazing.
Make
All
sure
of you
you
load up.
Mm-hmm.
You can see there's an extra like satchel on top of the carriage. Looks like out the top of it you can see bits of like hay and straw, things like that.
Drank is just sitting on top of it.
Okay. It's a cozy seat actually. You can see there are 4 horses on your cart.
Mm-hmm.
The driver waits for all of you to load up. With that, you head out. I need, as you're all leaving, I need everyone to make a perception check.
Good lady.
natural one.
Okay.
We're re-rolling that with a sorcery
Wow.
point.
I also had a natural 1 for 9.
Y'all.
Wait, yours totals to 9?
Yes.
Mine totals to 1.
22.
Okay.
21.
Nice.
Drax's mind is not here whatsoever. That's that's what this equals.
And Eva?
12.
12. Okay. So, Red and the Vigazon.
Mm.
You both notice two individuals speaking to another person. They seem to be holding some kind of piece of paper. They're showing it to this person. This person is looking at it, and then they kind of nod and they point towards your cart as it is being pulled away. And they both kind of look, and they start to walk, and you see one of them puts his hand on the other's chest and just like holds him at bay.
Did you see what I just saw, Red?
All right, I did. You're the fast one, yes?
Yeah. What do you need?
Perhaps we take a moment.
To talk to them?
Mhm.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. You guys carry on with the cart. We're gonna...
What'd you
Right,
see?
People.
Watching,
Suspicious people.
pointing. Right.
I mean, to be fair, you did just spend 10 minutes under a table.
It was different from that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they're talking. May I use Divine Sense on a whim?
Mm-hmm.
As a way for you to tell me if there's anything good or evil, celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet that's not behind total cover, and if it's affected by the Hallow spell.
You get two, almost like, you get like, excuse me, three. You get three kind of like half pings.
Uh-huh.
One coming from Foster, as she is half fiend.
Uh-huh.
And then two from sources you cannot see.
I wouldn't get a ping from Eva.
Undead.
An undead quarter to half ping from Eva. Barely enough to like.
It's just enough to be like.
Yeah.
It's just like.
It's the same.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's
Same
just
for
like-
what you would get for all tieflings,
Yeah.
all ASMR, all
Mhm.
revenants. Like just.
Mhm.
Just a little tickle.
Mm-hmm. Just enough to be on the radar.
He's just gonna kind of like lean over in towards the window, as if like he's just stretching out his side,
Mhm.
and then he's just gonna look at everybody inside, and just be like, "So there's like two fiends, you said,
Mhm.
roughly?
Yep.
Within 60 feet of us." And it's like, once again, it's just stretching, doesn't say it out loud, but everybody hears it in his head, even though he has to repeat it like a couple of times. Then he just goes over and does the other way, just like for good measure. And yeah.
Interesting.
Give me just a moment.
Yeah.
We'll be quick.
Yeah. So, Zana and Red are gonna go and talk to those people?
Yeah.
Ah, shit!
This
Here goes
can only
Baldur's
go
Gate!
well.
This is gonna go only one way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The
Sure
town's gonna go
is.
on fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
and there shall be no buildings left standing.
I'm trying to keep something intact.
The cart is
more
intact.
towns here. We're
Yeah,
fine.
exactly.
Yeah,
It's fine. This
Yeah.
is fine.
exactly.
Right, yeah, so we're gonna go over and we're gonna talk.
Mm-hmm.
How far
Sandra's-
away is our cart?
Without stopping, you open the door and you jump out.
Yep.
Okay. Both of you make dexterity saving throws.
This can only go well.
Danger sense because I can see what I'm doing.
And
I'm
we're
gonna
within
go
10 feet of
No.
dragons.
No, because
It's
you're
fine.
making a conscious
Yeah.
choice to enter the danger.
My aura doesn't really differentiate between conscious or unconscious choice.
Yeah, but
It's
you still
just-
get a +4.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna get a +4. Okay, I'll probably need it.
Yep. Yep.
Oh no, I don't need it at all, but that's fine. 24.
Don?
14.
Oh no!
No.
She goes flat on her face.
God.
What do you-
Don,
Do I lose a
You-
finger?
you watch Red leap out gracefully, easy
Oh, yeah.
landing, like does a tuck
Yeah.
and roll, lands, just starts walking, like runs it out. Like, I got this. Right before you jump, the carriage hits a rock. You are launched out of the carriage and you fell face first into one of these rocks. You take
Oh.
6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
You know
I rolled a
what?
d6 and I hit 6. Sorry.
Oh.
Sure did, bud.
You just straight up eat a rock sandwich for brunch.
Ow. Oh.
Do you,
Probably used to those.
Oh,
You know,
God.
honestly, she's probably used to them. She just haven't had them in many years.
Yep.
do you need me to clean
No.
the blood off
You
your
have this
face?
like
No.
core memory of you and your brother cliff diving,
Yeah.
and neither of you
1000%.
judged the distance right, and you both
I
lost a
love
tooth.
this.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
living for
Oh.
this right now.
Ow. Good. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Are you
Just gonna
gonna
get
be
up,
all right?
dust yourself off.
Yeah.
I'm good.
We should probably not beat ourselves up before.
I was
know.
trying not to. Drakix tripped me. Let's go.
Tracking
Just gonna start walking.
Okay.
Sound like it.
Draxix
Right, let's go.
feels. Draxix feels offended.
You're not sure why.
He doesn't,
Yeah.
he's not
Doesn't
sure
know why.
He's just like, what the
Hey.
heck am I upset now?
Yep.
But then at the same time, it's like everybody inside just hears like him mumbling names. Just like, was it Benny the five thing? Benny
Yeah.
the fourth finger? Was it? No. Was it?
So you are heading back
No.
into town towards
Yeah.
the two individuals that
Yeah.
stopped
Mhm.
and basically dispersed from there.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
We're gonna try and follow the one that was
Eager to
looked
talk
like he
to
was
us.
asking about the cart. Yeah,
Mm.
The one that did the answering or the one that did the asking?
the one that did the asking, the one that looked like they were trying to find either the cart or us.
Okay. Both of them had gone into the restaurant inn that you guys just came out of.
We'll go in. Do we see him in there?
Immediately. Yeah.
Okay.
You see pretty how do I put this? I wouldn't say tieflings, ASMR, half elves, things like aren't typical common humans. They're not rare, genasi, things like that. It's just in parts of islands like this where it's very much the only people that come here are the people that really live here, or they have business with someone who may live here.
Mhm.
So these two individuals are a bit out of place. You see two tieflings. One of them is a red-skinned tiefling. The other is a kind of this. I know this is going to be weird to hear, but hopefully the color tone translates like a
Mhm.
healthy green-skinned tiefling.
Okay.
They both have kind of this.
So sage green kind of fish.
Yeah. They both have the typical features: tail, horns, but also both of them are dressed very out of style and very well.
I feel like Red and Zahn are like hanging back for a second, and Zahn just kind of speaks in her mind, like, "So we're gonna do the cool thing and just sit at their table."
Absolutely.
Awesome. Fuck yeah. Go ahead.
Right now, they're conversing with the waitress.
Yeah, she doesn't care. She'll go sit over there.
Okay.
Right next to the dude that was doing the asking of the questions.
And Zahn sits out the other side.
Hey there.
Morning. We'll get
They
a
kind
meat
of
as
look
well.
at you.
I didn't hear what you said, Brandon.
They kind of like they haven't sit yet. Like they're not sitting at
Oh.
a table. They're just
Oh.
speaking with the waitress.
We're on the other
But you
side.
can sit close to them.
Oh, if they're standing, she'll go
Yeah.
stand next to one of them
Okay.
instead of sitting. She's just gonna
Sure.
put herself next to the one that was asking questions.
He just looks over. Can I help you?
Right. We noticed that you were pointing at our carriage.
Ah, yes. You must be traveling with Our Lady.
Which lady is this?
We have been sent to find and deliver a message to Lady Blythe Estermont.
Right. Never heard of her. Would you mind describing her?
Blue-skinned tiefling, kind of curlier long hair, horns as such. And they begin to describe, to the letter,
Mm-hmm.
Foster.
Right. Yeah, I've never heard that name before. But if I should so happen to come across this lady, what message should I give her?
It is a matter of private family business.
Right. A matter of private family business.
And they kind of look to the waitress. Thank you for your time. And they both turn and leave.
Oh shit.
Are
so
we?
she would know this. The character would know this, but I need to know the mechanics of this. So I'm
Sure.
going to ask this question. If she was to subtle cast detect thoughts, would they still be able to pick up that she was reading their mind?
I believe if they succeed on resisting you, they do know. But only
That's only if you go deep.
Only if you go deeper, I think.
Yeah, if
Right.
you go deep.
Only if you go
then
deep.
have to-
They
then you
don't
have to
know
roll a save.
service thoughts.
Mhm.
They don't know service thoughts.
Okay, yeah, she's going to do that. She will subtle cast detect
Okay.
thoughts before
And
they're
there's no
out of her
save
sight.
for the surface, only when you go deeper, correct?
I believe so. I'm
Yes,
just
it's
double
only
checking the
saved when you
spell.
go deep.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Okay. So you kind of expend that bit of power within you to be able to bend magic to your will. And there's no outward show of force, outward show of power, nothing. It's just the beauty of bending the arcane, forcing it to its knees, basically, as a sorcerer.
Mhm.
And your mind expands. You pick up on all the thoughts of all the people in this area. You pick up on individuals kind of reeling from a heated discussion. You pick up on a general kind of an air of distaste for the land and how things are being run. They're being squeezed dry. They can't keep this up. And then you also pick up on kind of narrowing your focus to these two individuals. It's just kind of this thought of, we should trail the carriage. We need to find her.
Okay. She's satisfied with that.
Okay.
She'll take a look at Zahn. Zahn, what's Zahn's surface thoughts?
Zahn, what's your service thoughts?
Yes.
Zahn's kind of watching them like, they were talking about Foster? Really? A lady? Not last night. No, she ate watermelon, like, right there. I'm worried about Doc. He's fine, right? Oh, overdosing on that is fine. He's alive.
Okay,
Yeah, we should-
So she'll cut it off there because now she's bored. And then she will kind of look up at Dawn. What a lady. This is message.
You
So
don't,
she's
because she
not
has the
actually-
connection, so you can still talk
Oh,
to
it's
her.
still up? Okay. All right, cool. If the connection's still up, she'll just speak mentally.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. A lady? I suppose that explains why she can't do fingernails. And then she...
You would think that would be.
No,
Okay.
she has other people to do them for her. of
Yeah,
course.
that's true.
Foster, you
that's
feel
true.
offended. You're not sure why.
Right. We need to tell the others. They are having thoughts of following the carriage.
Right. Would it be
Right,
so
so
bad
it's-
for them to get a message to her, though? Like, we don't know what that message is.
Oh, right, but I think we should really talk to her first about it because number one,
That
she
is
owes
true.
us a lot of explanations.
Yeah.
And number two, I need to be entirely certain that secrets are safe.
Yeah.
And three, the people are following her, so I think it's sort of her decision. What
That is
happens
true.
with them?
That is true. That is very true. I'm just glad, we didn't, get caught here too, and another bounty put on our head, and then we'd have to run from this island as well, and
I would prefer not to run
Yeah.
as long as possible. Shall we go?
yeah, let's go. Nice little
As you go
jog.
outside,
Oh no.
you notice to your right, which is the opposite direction of the carriage,
Hmm.
you can see the two individuals are down the street and seem to be heading just in that direction. To the left,
Red's not going to be able to stop herself. All right, continue.
to the left, you notice another carriage. It is
Oh,
made of I'd say red. I'm going to give this to you, considering
okay.
your background.
Yeah.
You've seen this wood before,
Ooh.
but typically this wood is an expensive, almost opulent export of another island. It's
Mhm.
called. It is black oak. Named as such as it requires no staining, no lacquer, just a little bit of extra work, and it is a very almost like a chalkboard black wood. There are no windows on this carriage, and is being pulled by 6 horses, as it is that large. And it is heading in a similar direction as your carriage.
On, do you still have the animal talking thing?
I'd have to do it again, unfortunately. Yeah, I know.
Right.
Sucks it doesn't last all day.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, yeah. Should probably get back before that carriage starts
Right.
questioning why we're chasing after it.
Right. What? It's on carriage. So she's gonna go ahead and start running.
Okay.
Yeah!
And you have speed thingies, yes?
I do.
Yes.
Yes. We will jog. I have the thing that lets us travel faster.
So that's for travel speed.
Yeah, we're traveling
we're
towards the
traveling.
cart.
The question is, at what point does movement become travel?
Right. So how far ahead of us is the carriage?
Find out.
Yeah, I think kind of movement and travel depends on how far we're gonna have to run.
Guys, should we be waiting
it's-
for them?
You know what? I'm not going to be that mean. I'm going to roll a d4.
Oh,
That's
no.
how many hours it's going to take for you to catch up.
Okay,
We
well,
were there
if
for
that's
like 10
hours,
minutes.
Yeah,
It's okay.
we were
It's
only
okay.
there for like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
No,
there's
continue.
still 4 horses
Continue.
pulling us along.
Yeah.
Therefore,
Okay,
it's
all
speed
right.
difference.
Yep.
If it's hours, though, I would think we would get the travel thing.
Yeah.
So I roll a 2. So it's going to
Okay.
take you an hour
Okay.
Okay,
to catch up to them.
that's fine.
So Red, as you're finding a pace for a good jog, you're just thinking, okay, they can't be that far, right? And then like you start doing like the thinking, you're like, okay, well, 4 horses, they never stopped. Oh no. And like as you're like getting dispirited, you catch like the runner's wind and you're just going. You don't know why, but
Yeah.
you're just going.
And Zahn's just at a steady jog beside
Yeah,
her
Zahn's
because
at a
we're
steady
increased
jog,
movement
yeah.
anyways.
Oh my gosh.
After about an hour, you start hearing, "Hi! Hi!"
Oh, I think they're back. Do you want to pull over? Let
They
them
can
in.
catch up still. Keep going.
Okay, that sounds fine.
Dracus, you can see them coming up. Red is
We're here.
soaked in sweat. Zahn is also obviously perspirating, but doesn't look like she was.
She's starting to sweat now.
Red was picked up, dropped into a lake, pulled up, and put back on land.
She has magic to dry herself off. It's fine.
Yeah, once you
Is it
get
just-
there.
Yeah, true enough.
Nice.
You guys run. Dracus like reaches down, get you guys on top of the cart to at least take a rest.
Mhm.
While
Pretty
she's
much.
on top of the cart, she's absolutely prestidigitating herself to smell like her normal self. Not
You
be
get there, you're just like,
soaked, clean the clothing.
Not even.
between the deep breaths, trying to catch
Yeah.
it. You're just like,
Probably as his hand comes down, grips hers. She's already doing the magic, so by the time she sits down, she's
Yep.
just heavy breathing. Everything's normal.
Yeah, she'll
Yeah.
also do the magic shit for Zahn, you know.
oh.
Aww.
You did pass that other carriage,
Oh,
but it
yeah.
doesn't seem to be, even though it has more horses
Uh-huh.
and it looks like it should compensate for it, it doesn't seem to be moving at the same
Quite so
pace you
fast.
guys are.
Okay,
Okay.
did they were the other two people on the road or were they in the carriage?
You have no idea.
Okay, so we didn't see them on the road.
No.
Okay, cool. So I feel like we should need to have a talk with Foster.
Yeah.
What was the actual name?
I wrote this down. Where'd it go?
Am I
Yeah.
hearing this? Are you talking to me? Or are you...
No, we're on
No,
top.
they're still on
Yeah,
top.
Blythe? Why does that sound?
Hink and blink and a nod. I'm not sure. Anyway, the
Okay.
right, the person,
Due to-
tiefling woman, lady that's been traveling with us.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty much every breath has been a lie until we've called her out on it.
Should we just get this over with?
Right, we probably should.
I feel like Zahn's hanging on the side at this point. And she
Okay,
just
so
kind of-
Quick question. Before anybody does anything, moment they see the name,
Mhm.
can I roll history to see if I recognize it?
Nope,
Damn.
because you do.
Oh!
Okay.
Let's go to break.
Okay, like actual
We're
break.
gonna
or
go
ju-
take our big break because it's time to go. We're gonna take 10 minutes real quick. We're gonna run an ad break. We'll see you guys when we get back. We love you very much. welcome back. So, as you were having this discussion on the top of the carriage, one of you was about to head inside.
Oh, Zon's hanging off the side. She just opens the window
Okay.
and just looks at Foster and is like, "Hello, Lady Blythe. It's good to officially meet you."
Where did you?
Pause on that.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Jackix.
Mm-hmm. I was ready
The
for that.
reason that family name of Estermont is so familiar to you and is basically a household name to anybody worth their weight in salt upon the Cloud Ocean is they are one of the leading families that headed up the creation and the implementation of the runes required for consistent safe travel for cloud ships.
You said the last name was Estemoth, right?
Yes.
Okay. Drac is also gonna lean down. And you can see like there's now like everybody else when they look to see him, it goes from a gentle smile to a smug I got you now smile. So, Lady Estemoth, how goes the rune sales for all those cloud ships, you know?
Where did you hear that name?
Well, I know because that name is tantamount to any and all captains.
Yeah, I know
And
what they
any-
fucking did.
So, I always thought the fact that it was odd how quickly that you took to the ship and everything. So I was always curious. But thank you for pretty much telling me that's who you are. I appreciate it.
I'm not. That's not me.
Then how come there's a carriage following us with people who have messages for you? They're
God,
a
I
fair
got their
ways.
fucking message. Why are they?
Apparently they have another.
I haven't
going on?
used that name in 10 fucking years. That is not me.
That's fair. I actually only know you as Foster. But we all have a different identity that we may not call anymore.
Yeah, what's yours?
Don't worry about that for now.
Uh-huh, sure.
Well, I guess you could say it. Many people call me the Ship Destroyer, as every and all ships that I have been on after one accident have been destroyed until now.
You
Thankfully.
didn't think to mention that before we got our own ship?
Yeah, and start calling
Well.
you Captain.
Look,
Foster.
we only had one accident. We're fine.
Foster, roll a history check.
Okay.
He has dirt on her, she has dirt on him.
It's a 9.
Okay.
Red's head kind of peeks down through the window, just like hanging onto the top, laid across, like starfished across the top of the carriage. Her head is just
Jack's tail is currently actually wrapped around her waist, just to make sure she stays. as
I
a
don't have my
caution.
broom of flying anymore, thanks.
Yet.
I mean, she could
Uh,
pull us on and end up eating a rock, so, you know,
Yeah,
Draken's
that's fair.
caution is warranted.
I don't really care so much about actual names. You don't think my name is Red, do you? What I care about is that there is a cart of people following us
Why didn't
because
let
of you.
them? They're gonna end up going to the same place we are if they do, and they can either help us deal with the Count or not. And if they don't deal with the Count, well, they're probably not getting inside. So fuck them.
I wouldn't expect any help from them. And I don't want them there any more than you do.
Foster, is it okay if the fact that if they were to accidentally meet their maker via lightning bolt, would you be upset with me?
Go
Fire.
for it. Give it a shot.
Okay, sweet. As long as they don't piss me off, I'm good. All right.
I don't.
Drakix, hold a moment.
Fine. I'll let you barbecue them as well.
I wasn't even going that direction. The
I'm
carrot
still
is
letting you.
very valuable.
I didn't say anything about destroying the carriage. I only said the people.
Right, well, they're in the carriage. That's the problem, and there's no
When
windows.
they get out of the carriage, then
Okay. Why don't we let Foster explain what the fuck is going on and why they're so insistent on finding you? Yeah?
They have their message. They must not understand that I got it and don't give a shit. And
What was the message?
it's just family business. Not
Have
that I've ever been
I-
a part of that before, so I don't know why it would fucking matter now.
Lineage? Inheritance?
Something like that.
Heir to the throne, maybe?
God, no.
man,
Fuck 'em then.
and you just see Drake immediately just like snap his finger. Damn, and here I thought I could get some free runes.
Mm.
Here's my
I don't
point.
think I can get you anything from them, so don't count on that.
Well, technically, if I may be so bold, and you could shut this idea down, Foster. If, and I stress the word if, because I already know there's a high chance you're not going to, but if you were to go back, and you end up realizing that you needed a very stable crew that can get through practically anything from what you have seen, you at least know someone to reach out to be like, hey, I need you to go put down some people because they're being stupid.
Are you trying to? What are you doing? Trying
I'm
to
offering us as
work for me? That's stupid.
fine. I'm actually offering
I
us a
don't-
friend.
No, I don't
Continue.
have any power. They don't give a shit about me. They don't want me to exist, but I do. So they've sent their message and they're making sure I heard it and
Oh, got it. So therefore, they're trying to put you into a place you don't want to. So therefore, you still need friends to help you take care of it if it goes to shit. Hi, I'm Drac. This is what I do. That's Red. She likes to burn things. That's Zon. She likes to crush things.
Just let her be.
Listen, I'm trying to make light of the situation and offer our
It's
services
not
in case it comes
helping
down.
her.
Fine. And he just like pops up and just sits back down.
Right.
If they become a problem, we'll deal with it. Or try to.
yeah.
I'd
I
rather
can't
not
imagine them
stop.
sending anyone that can be too easily deterred. So I'm sorry.
At that moment, you just hear, man, and here it was. I actually made space in the captain's quarters for my second mate. God damn it.
If I could offer something. Not sure how small it is. I was going to say small, but I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
I know what it's like to be chased because of who you are and having to hide your real name so people cannot find you. I may not know exactly what you're going through, but I know a bit of it. And you know I know a bit of it. You know my story and you could have told me. You know.
The point is that that's not who I am. That they didn't want me ever, so I got rid of Blythe. And I thought they'd be good with that. And for 10 fucking years they were. So,
So, why don't we get rid of Foster?
Not really
And
get rid of
not
you, obviously.
Yeah, sorry, let me rephrase that. Let's not really get rid of Foster, but like
For just a moment, Foster, Zahn's greatsword looks a little sharper than usual. You're not sure why.
there's that glint that goes across
And
it.
Drac
Oy.
giggles from above.
So what I mean
Just
is
hear a
like
shing across it.
What if we show them that you're not actually who they think you are? You can disguise yourself, right?
Yeah.
Or she can turn herself invisible.
Yeah.
Well,
We could stalk
no.
the cart. And...
But if they're expecting a blue tiefling, I can be a blue tiefling.
Exactly. And then
And
you
it's not
change
me.
into somebody else.
Here's the
to-
question, though. Do they know you can do that?
And would they have any measures to prevent it? Or see through it?
That's more likely, but
Or, I don't know how we can do it. I'm sure you magic people could figure something out, but what if we, and she air quotes, kill Foster?
That
me see
wouldn't
if I-
that wouldn't make
Just-
much sense.
Why not?
Because we'd have a very awkward timing of randomly throwing a blue tiefling out the window. Like
Stop.
there's coincidence and then there's not coincidence, and that is clearly not coincidence.
I mean, look, we could make it like, hey, Foster, you ran out of the cart, you're like, oh, my saviors, and then we kill you because you were our hostage and you got out of your charm and, you know, end it for good. Foster Blythe is...
She thought she did
Dead.
end it for good already, and clearly that didn't work.
Well, you just disappeared.
Right.
Nobody
Here's
saw.
another.
They'll see.
Why are they so persistent?
Exactly. I don't know that it really matters. You don't want to
It's-
be there.
it doesn't
you-
make sense to me anyway.
If you really want to do this, let's keep going, deal with Vanathor, and then
Yeah.
when we leave, Foster is invisible. She didn't make it. That's more plausible than randomly
That's-
killing her.
Good.
Yeah?
That could do it.
It also opens the risk of fighting on two fronts.
I mean,
If
Are
they
they-
want to go through a house of vampires, fucking let them, because we're gonna need all the fucking help we can get.
mm-hmm. And if they recognize you as the lady of the house, you tell them to stop. They have to listen to you, right? I know you don't want to do it. It
I
fucking
just
sucks
don't
to go.
think- I don't know if it'll work. I was never listened to before.
State your terms and maybe they'll work. Only if things go south. But I think what Eva says is right. We go and deal with her shit. You don't make it.
Yeah.
We'll figure out some way to prove to them that you didn't make it.
Sure.
I have an extra dress you
Oh.
can wear.
Take my ring. It was my grandma's. Have to find a new focus, but I could do that.
Yeah. I'm sure we could find something. If you don't want to be there, we can help you get out of it.
Yeah.
That's why we're the fucking chaos group. We deal with all the chaos in the fucking world.
Yeah.
Chaos crew, curse crew. We're both.
Yeah.
They're
All I'm
interchangeable.
going to say is it would have been nice to know that people could possibly be following us with intentions I still am unsure of.
I am too. And I haven't encountered this since I left, so news to me.
You
Right.
said their message was already sent.
Yeah. I got a sending last night.
Right.
It's just it's I don't want you thinking there's some secret. It's just that my grandma passed and I don't even
Doesn't even matter.
I'm
We
sure
all
I'm
have
not
those
even in her
secrets.
will cuz that I don't know.
Were you close to your grandmother?
Do you have to like someone to be close to them?
Nope. Certainly
No.
not.
Oh shit. Well then yeah, probably.
Maybe she left something for you, right? Maybe that's why they have that whole procession, and it's not an actual procession, it's still just a fancy cart with 6 horses. But
It's a highly expensive cart.
yeah.
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 Drac is just gonna like lean his head down now and just look at Foster real quick. It's just like, doesn't matter who, what, when, where, why, how. You're still a member of my crew, and I'm leaving it at that. And just picks his head up and just leans back on top of the hay.
We're gonna have some words, Drakix, don't you worry. You're not escaping the fact that all of your ships have been destroyed so far.
Mm-hmm. We
Ren
not
almost did
nearly
it to
got
this
killed.
one. So
You
therefore,
almost did it to this
So
one.
far.
Did you forget Hasbing when you nearly drove it into the dock?
Yeah.
that's because surprise explosion was not expecting that. We would have
It's
been
me, you
fine.
didn't expect explosions?
I expected controlled explosion.
It was
Not
a controlled explosion.
That was not controlled.
I
It
mean,
was until you
It
counted
was.
my spell.
oh
He
boy.
just starts. He just goes like, "It's fine. We're fine. We're fine. No worries.
Uh-huh.
It's in one piece."
We
Now-
In any case,
we all have
point
secrets.
being,
Yes.
do we have anything to worry about before we get to where we're going? Are these people likely to be violent if they catch up with us?
Are they going to try and forcibly take you with them?
Exactly.
I mean probably.
We will
Right,
kill them for
They
you.
don't really take a
Exactly.
no very well.
Right, so
Who were these
definitely
people?
violence.
Wait, who were the people?
She's gonna describe them as best she remembers.
Okay.
Any recognition?
Yes.
Ah, fucking.
You know this is Skaros. Skaros. And Maloth. Maloth. And you know they are they've been working for your family for a very long time. And they are basically kept on retainer until very important things have to happen. They have yet to fail.
Mm-hmm.
And this could be, you're unsure of just how deep or dark they go, but you do know that when it comes to like when business deals were shaky or they need to take over someone else's corporation or a warehouse, if the individual, the owner was rather stern, it's weird how an accident can happen in the middle of a warehouse, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or how documents can just come up signed already.
This is bad. God damn it. Why? Why do they suddenly give a fuck?
Who
We
else
can always ask
is
them.
in your family? Who else is alive?
Why?
If I don't know if this is bad or good, I don't know. If she left you, I don't know what these shares of your family. What if you own most of whatever they sell and are here to bring you home because you're important, or take you out.
Paige,
Yep.
what do you believe fosters kind of? I know, yeah, sorry, I was trying to figure out how to formulate the question. What do you do Scooby Dooby Doo? What would Foster's kind of like unknown nervous relief be? Like fidgeting with something, or tapping her foot, tapping like her fingers or her thumbs.
Yeah, I think she's fiddling with her grandma's ring.
Okay. As you fiddle with the ring, you realize it's not moving left or right on your finger. In fact, as you play with it a bit, it seems to tug at your skin, almost as if it's in a fixed place.
What the fuck? Can I move it through, like, on my hand? I can move it? Like, I can move my hand.
Move your hand.
But I can't move the ring on my hand.
Correct.
The fuck? God.
Somebody's been branded.
Mm-hmm.
You're chosen.
They're clearly here to do something that is probably highly illegal.
Yeah, I didn't think about... To be clear, I can't imagine them leaving me anything important. But... I also can't imagine me letting me be in control of whatever is left for me. So, yeah. That's terrifying. Thanks for that idea.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, fake my death? Sound good to everyone?
Yeah.
Are you alright with that? I mean, you've done
Yeah.
it once, clearly, but...
I didn't fake my death so much as got kicked out at 18 and decided to do something different.
Right. So, yeah.
You probably have to recreate yourself again.
Is it physical, the ring? Like, is it digging into my hand? Or is it magical?
As you're looking at it, it's hard to tell, outside of just the coloring of metal and flesh.
Mm-hmm.
If they were the same color, you would not be able to distinguish ring from finger.
God damn.
Zom pulls out a hand
It
axe.
doesn't feel tighter.
Oh, do I have to cut my hand off
It
for this?
doesn't feel tighter,
Uh-huh.
but it is immovable.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have to be the whole hand.
We're just gonna Assassin's Creed this thing,
No. Let's figure out the vampire stuff. If
Yeah.
stuff doesn't happen then, and they still are trying to come after you, we can just.
Did you ever find your ring of mind shielding you were looking for?
I did.
At least they won't be able to, like, scry or divine to follow you.
But
I think
If-
that they can still scry. I just think that, like, they can't read my mind. They can't telepathically communicate unless I allow it, which I did, because I didn't know it was him. So.
well, this is not what I expected to talk about today.
Meanwhile, you see Doc.
Yeah, how's Doc
Yeah.
doing?
Just out.
Oh,
Yeah.
If they make it a problem, we'll deal with it. I'd rather not stop.
So that's
we should
the
stop.
thing. We're a day and a half out. We have to rest at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But so do they? Maybe not. God damn it.
Yeah.
I mean, one of us doesn't have to sleep through the night.
True.
They do, most likely.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not good with the animals, but
I mean, I can talk to the horses and see if they'll go faster.
Oh, I wouldn't make them go faster. That'll just tire them out sooner.
That's true. See if
See
they
if they'll
can.
go longer.
Yeah.
But either way, we do have to stop. So we're not really gaining any ground. It's more a matter of the horses can give us an early warning of people coming. Better probably than I can.
Zon's gonna hop into the cart and sit beside Doc, and Rich will cast Speak with Animals.
Okay. You bring out your bleach dried bones, a couple of kind of pressed flowers, things like that. Burn a couple incense, which is kind of hard to light at first.
Yeah.
Actually get there.
Trying not to let Doc get on fire or drop any
Yeah.
ash on him. Yeah.
Red, would
You know,
you
you
kind
have
of
a whole
like
fire person.
let's say at some point, Red, you watch this, you just go just
Yeah.
touch it between your thumb and index finger.
So, oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Yep.
You cast your spell.
Yes.
What do you do?
She's going to gracefully hop out of the cart and kind
While
of,
it's on the go.
well, yeah, while it's on the go, but she's not trying to be fancy like Red was.
Okay.
Not gonna ship a tooth this time. Oh no.
Make an acrobatics check.
We'll see. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's
Yeah.
not any better, B.
Oh,
I'm strong, not fancy. Eight. Well, plus Drax's, so 12.
Nope, that's only that's only for a
That's
save,
one,
not a
saving
check.
throw.
Yeah, that's not a check. Yeah.
8.
Oh, poor on.
Let me guess. Another 6?
Open the door. You check. You're looking like, okay, I don't see any rocks. Look back this way. Okay, we're good. And
Check out the tree.
just as you're about to go, you don't know what happened, but just a sneeze just overcomes your whole body, and you just tumble out, taking a grand total of 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh man.
I will say, she just lays on the ground.
oh no.
Just
You feel the
Red
sweet,
kind
you
of
feel the
taking-
sweet release of the sneeze afterwards. You're like, wow, at least that's
that was
gone.
that's popped something in my back. Okay. Okay. Gets up and jogs back up, closing the
Easy enough
door.
for you to do, yeah. You just high-five the door as you pass it.
Yeah. Goes
Red
up
kinda
and then.
peeks. Oh no, Red's still on top.
Oh
He's
yeah.
just kind of staring at Zon.
Just looks up like, don't say anything.
Brad just leans over
Say anything.
and just has like like when he heard the sneeze followed by the tumble, he took a small piece of paper and just puts in like a 4, and then when he sees on,
You hold it up.
brings it over so you can see it.
4 out of 4, thanks. Perfect roll. Okay, let's go.
Being awfully generous.
It was the dismount that did it for me, in all honesty.
Right, right. Okay.
You sprint your way up to the horses.
Uh-huh. Hey guys, how's it going? How are we holding up?
Run.
Run? Yeah? Think you can go a little bit longer?
Thirsty.
Thirsty, okay, okay. Can you run and drink? Probably
Run
not.
and drink.
Can you?
It's very bad for them.
I
I'm not sure if a horse has the intelligence
Is
to
it?
understand this, so it's just
Probably not.
run.
Run. Okay, okay. She'll look I'm so bad. I can't believe I forget his name. What's the driver's name?
Who has the driver's name?
Oh fuck.
Yep.
I
I don't know if anybody had it.
Got
All
to
right.
have written this down somewhere.
Driver guy.
Did anybody ever ask the driver his name?
Nope.
Hold on.
No.
Nope, probably not. Just call him sir. It's fine.
Heroin. I
Farrowin?
don't know.
Carowin?
Taro. I have Tarowin.
Heroin.
No idea
That-
if that's spelled right. No idea if
Perfect.
I pronounced it right, but that's how it is now.
You might be the only one who asked.
Okay.
I don't even know
Terowin.
if I was the one to ask, but I wrote it down because I read it.
Hey,
We'll do that.
Terowin?
Yes.
Hi. I'm good. I'm gonna sit all day. Yeah. Do you think maybe we could take a quick break for the horses to get some water? They're kind of thirsty, and we need them to go as long as possible.
Sure. And he starts slowing them down.
Yeah. We're just taking a quick break. The horses are thirsty. We're gonna get them to go longer. Super quick break. And Zon's going to help Terowin give the horses water, cool them down, puts them on the back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He gets them unhooked, lets them basically on like a long lead, lets them free
Yeah.
for the most part.
For like 15 minutes at most.
Okay.
Maybe not even that. Just like get you water, get you cooled down a little bit, and like let's get going.
Okay.
Because they probably aren't far behind us, because considering how short of a run we did,
Mhm.
and then the fact that the cart was already on the way, it's like, super quick, let's keep on going.
Yeah,
But
they have more
also-
horsepower.
Yep.
This is
They were on the-
travel, so
Yeah.
your abilities to kind of passively assist
True.
with the strength of the animals.
That
They
is
have
true.
been going faster than normal, and he
True.
stops for a bit, like after you get them start getting them rehooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did kind of notice they were running pretty hard the last couple of days. It's been kind of interesting. He's like strapping them down to belts.
Yeah, we, where I come from, we travel really fast and really far, so it just kind of, I don't know. I have a thing with animals.
You want to sit up front?
Sure?
All right.
Yeah.
And you guys get everything, all the straps, hooks, bars put back in.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gets back into the cart.
Mm-hmm.
Take off.
I'm gonna start as we're traveling. I'm
Mhm.
gonna pull out. I do have a full disguise kit, and I'm
Mhm.
gonna start like trying to modify my face.
Eva can
Like
actually help.
I'm thinking
you
like
with
give
that.
myself a fake nose, like those like prosthetic thing, like putty or whatever, to try and
Give me a
disguise
disguise
myself.
self. Give me a disguise check with advantage, because Eva, I heard it. She's gonna give you a hand.
Awesome.
Eva used to have one, so she would know how to use it well.
Hell
There you go.
yes.
Eva, you're looking at it, you're like, wow, this thing's better stocked than the one I had.
God damn it! No,
Use the D4.
it's a 3 and a 1 on the
Oh.
dice.
Oh my god.
Oh, what's your total?
It totals to a 12, but like that's
Oh,
not
man.
enough.
Okay.
Mhm.
No.
That's
12.
average. It's not gonna be
Probably
perfect.
not enough for like them to come up to me and be like,
You feel you've done a pretty good job, but you're not
Uh-huh.
sure how discerning they are given their profession.
yeah, I feel like they're gonna see through it. I felt, shit. It's okay. I'm trying.
Zon,
Yeah.
as the day's travel commences, the sun begins to go down. It's probably about 3 hours before dusk, and a thick fog has begun to not so much roll in, more as you guys are the ones that are rolling. You are moving into an area, this kind of like, as you can see now, the mountains, or what remains of mountains, ahead of you, and the valley you are in being much lower than at elevation. The fog and the clouds those mixed together create this real dense, probably up to like the footstools of the carriage fog.
What?
You
Oh,
can
so we're
still
just in the
you can-
Smokies.
you can't see the legs of the horses.
Oh boy.
You see everything above that, but you can't see the legs of the horses. You can hear them, and some of the fog gets cut as they're running. You can kind of see glimpses of it,
Mm-hmm.
but you kind of, with Drax's help, the both of you light the 4 torches on the sides, and the driver seems unfazed.
Is that, can I clarify, because of the distance to the legs, or because the fog is laying low to the ground and the fog is not up by the heads of the horses and such?
It's because the fog is low to the ground.
Okay.
So that puts the fog at probably anywhere from 3 to 5 feet.
Yeah.
But the driver seems unfazed.
Does it normally get this foggy out here?
Oh yes, it's given those grand earthen structures in front of us, just tends to happen.
Oh.
Don't worry. I made sure I always keep an extra kind of camping set back at that last village, so we will be tenting out. The next stop is the mansion, so should be fine as long as no more things happen.
Yeah. Let's
Things.
hope. Let's hope.
Let's hope.
Let's hope. She's going to ritual cast Beast Speech again.
Okay.
And she's going to ask the horses, like, hey, how much longer do you think you can go? Still run?
To save me from trying to guess the intelligence of a horse, I'll just give you a general overview of what you get from this conversation.
Yeah.
You gather they're going to need to rest soon, especially even though through your barbarian instincts and your kind of ability to outwardly project the speed of the elk,
Mm-hmm.
you know it still takes a toll.
Yeah.
8 hours of travel is still 8 hours of travel, despite
Yeah.
the fact you went more further. It's still travel. It's still a hard run.
Yeah. Okay.
You could probably push it an hour or two after the sun goes down, but that is the decision of the party.
It doesn't matter which horse you pick, their intelligence is 2.
I hold on.
Is there a minimum requirement for this spell? To
I
be at
was
least, like,
just
2 or 3?
checking that.
Horse intelligence is 2?
A riding
Yeah.
horse and a war horse both have an intelligence of 2.
Oh my god.
They have a -4 to their stat, which is insane because they're like 1 away from death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The knowledge
Oh
and
my
awareness of
God.
many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at a minimum,
Yep,
beast
you
can
get
give you
single
your information.
words.
Yeah. Yeah. Fun.
You'll be fine. You'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
But yeah, she'll pose it to the party, like, do we want to continue a little bit, or just, like, we're pretty far.
The longer they run, the more they'll have to rest tomorrow. We won't make
That
it
is
on
true.
time.
Right. Also, this will give us the opportunity to get maybe a bit more off the road. Just in case
True.
those that are following don't take the time to stop tonight.
Let's go off the road. The fog should help us cover
Cover us
our
a
tracks. Yeah.
Right.
Maybe, like, push it half an hour to get off the road.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he brings you guys basically to a crawl.
Yeah.
He looks to you, look at Kazan. If you wouldn't mind. And he reaches up and grabs a lantern off behind you and hands it to you.
Yeah. Can do.
and you get the sense that if I can't see the ground, we don't
They
want the
can't.
horses tripping or hitting a pothole or a gopher hole or whatever.
Zahn is
So you-
becoming a horse. She is leading the pack.
Yes.
Head out. You begin to kind of navigate off of, again, and once you get there and you kind of like get close, you can like, with like a hefty waft,
Yeah.
you can disperse enough to see there is like a traveled path underneath the fog.
Perfect.
So you head off to the side. You find a bit of a wooded area that's not too dense. It's pretty rough. You can't really get the carriage and the horses in too far, but you can get probably about 50 to 75 feet off the main path.
Perfect.
Okay. Everybody heads out.
Mm-hmm.
In that kind of under storage area, the driver pulls out basically poles that are the full length of the carriage, as he has like a general population tent, basically like an 8-person tent.
Alrighty.
With some help from everybody, gets it all together, sets it up. You are all begin to head into a long rest.
Zon, can you ask the horses for a favor?
Sure.
I just want them to list. Well, I want to know if they smell, hear, or even sense anything around us. They're
Yeah.
generally pretty good at knowing when they're being hunted.
Yeah. Yeah, they tend to do that. Hey, you guys. We're resting.
Munch.
She'll hand over like a carrot to one of them.
No, they're eating.
They're full on eating.
Like he's set out like a feeding area for them with the
Yeah.
hay that he got.
She looks back at Eva. I'm just gonna wait till they're done their food. It's rude to interrupt.
No, that's fine. I just want to have that.
Yeah, I'll ask them.
To this point, he's got this kind of. You've seen him do this before, but it basically has 5 pieces of wood. He sets down a base and then stands the 4 pieces up and uses a variety of like leather straps to really tighten down. And he just starts pouring water into it, and it holds decently well.
Eva's going to climb up on top of the carriage and she'll be watching the direction that they came from.
Okay.
But, well, it would be limited by the fog anyway, so it doesn't matter. I was going to say she has 120 feet of vision, but in the fog that won't matter. So,
In the fog, well, again, the fog only reaches 3 to 4 feet up. If you're on top of the carriage, you can see it's clear.
oh,
You can
okay,
see out.
okay. Then yeah, she'll be up there just kind of keeping an eye out.
It reminds you of when Gata would descend. There was just this interesting magical effect to where it was just basically a foot of fog and nothing else.
Got you. Okay.
Does anyone have a glove? I can't get my ring off, and I just would like to cover it, because that's kind of a dead giveaway.
I mean, yeah, that's not
Or-
difficult.
Medical wraps. I could wrap up my hand like I.
We definitely have that.
Yeah.
do
Zahn
that.
will go through Doc's bag and just find a little thing of bandages.
Easy to do.
You
Yeah.
can take your pick. I have like at least noble-ish clothes. They've been a part of my bag forever. That would include gloves.
I'll stick with the medical tape.
No worries.
Good reason to not take it off. You're injured.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, better reason to not take it off. The glove idea was kind of shitty, actually.
I mean, if you really lean into it, you can be another noble lady. Nobody would ever know.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Zahn, you're able to get that
Yes.
message decently conveyed.
Yes.
But as all of you begin to settle into a long rest, Eva, make a perception check.
Yeah, I did. 12.
12? Okay. It's not too hard to see, but as you look back towards the main road, you can see there are 4 distinct purple torch lights floating, seemingly about 10 feet off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
As you look a little harder, you can see they're not floating. It's just whatever material the actual cart, carriage, you're unsure is made of,
Blends in.
blends in very well.
Yeah.
But you watch as it just doesn't stop. It just moves down the path.
Just gonna keep an eye out. She's got all night.
Okay.
I feel like, just to clarify, before things get too far, we knew that we were being stalked. I don't think we would have lit a fire or torches or that. If anything, we hid it behind, like, the tent and kept it small because we knew we were trying to stay hidden.
Okay. Easy enough.
So,
Well, we'll go ahead and end there. We are not going to complete a long rest just yet.
Ooh.
oh no. Could I have gone a short rest? For my 2 strips that cost me nearly 10 points of damage?
Yeah,
Actually, over 10 points of damage.
absolutely, yes.
Thank you.
Oh.
So we'll go ahead and call it there.
Well,
Great
shit.
session, y'all.
Fuck yeah.
Hope you had as
Mhm.
much fun as I did.
I
Wow.
knew there was something about you.
Me?
Yes!
Uh-huh.
Ina?
Cause a little bit of
What do you
chaos.
mean?
Ian.
Ina?
Well, thank you
You
all so
always
much
gotta have
for
a
joining
secret
us.
name.
Yeah, Red knows all about that.
Yep.
It's like 70% of my characters that have a secret name.
That's
a little bit
pain.
much.
Yeah.
That is fair.
Nice.
With mine, it's like 99.9% of them have like some massive emotional damage, trauma shit in their
Oh,
past.
yeah. Oh,
Can
all
confirm.
of them's got some
I
trauma.
just
A
I
lot
just
of
play-
them have.
I just play himbo fighters, that's all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say one of these days we're just gonna have a party of people who got pissed off at another adventuring group who like blew through their town and now we have to pay for the damages somehow.
That's
I
stellar.
love that.
That's fun.
Let's do that.
Done.
They
Agreed.
could be falsely accused of it too.
Mhm.
Instead of,
Imagine.
yeah, like somebody cast seeming on the entire party as
Oh,
they went
man.
through. Yep.
Oh, man. All right, well, we're going to get out here, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks so much for hanging out. We really appreciate it. We hope you had a blast. I know I had fun. To all my lovely players, thank you so much for just being a part of this. I always have fun telling stories with you. To all of you watching, listening, whether it be live or later on YouTube, thank you. We hope you have a great one. Go play some D&D, have fun with friends, and as always, do not forget your snacks. Good night, everybody.